Hey everyone, welcome to OC's Daily Meditation, where you can come every day and get a short 3 to 5 minute meditation followed by an affirmation. Go ahead and sit up relatively straight. We're going to start out with a nice deep breath. Focus all of our awareness on our breathing, and after 3 to 5 minutes, I will bring us out of our meditation and discuss our affirmation. Go ahead and place all of your awareness on your breath. And if your mind starts to drift, simply return your attention to your breathing. Alright everyone, that completes our meditation for the day, and our daily affirmation is, I am taking fairness out of the equation and taking responsibility for my own happiness. I am taking fairness out of the equation and taking responsibility for my own happiness. I am taking fairness out of the equation and taking responsibility for my own happiness. So one might say it's not fair that I lost my job. It's not fair that my good friend is in a loving, happy relationship I'm not. It's not fair that my neighbors have so much more money than I do and nicer things. It's not fair that this person has great health and I'm struggling with an illness that people don't even know about. Okay, so those are all examples of things where people might say, this is not fair, and we're taking on a victim mentality. At some point, we need to all own up and take responsibility for our own happiness. So what I'm suggesting is, if you're in a circumstance, a situation where you notice yourself saying something isn't fair, instead of staying in that state of wallowing in your unfairness or victimhood, choose to take responsibility and empower yourself to ask deep questions and then take action. So the questions you want to ask yourself is simply, where am I right now and what do I want? And when you know what you want, you ask yourself, how do I get there? What steps can I take today that will get me where I want to be? And you'll get some answers, you'll get some ideas, you'll have some thoughts on steps that you can take today, actions that you can take. They might be scary. You might be avoiding taking those steps. But it's at that point where you take fairness out of the equation and you ask yourself, what can I do today to live the kind of life I want to be living? And even if those steps are scary to get from point A to point B, if that's really where you want to go or be, then it's your responsibility to take those steps to get there, and you can do it. And if you're like, I really just don't know where to start or what to do, then ask the question, how can I find out? What can you research? Who's in a similar situation to you that's come out of it and gotten where they wanted to be, which is also where you want to be, and learn from what they did. Alright, so today's affirmation is all about taking full responsibility, not being in a state of saying, that's not fair, this isn't fair, life's not fair, and instead choosing responsibility for your own happiness. What steps can you take? Get clarity on where you want to be, and what can you do today to get there. Alright, and if some of you are in a state of feeling like life isn't fair, or you're in a particularly challenging situation or life circumstance, know that my love is there with you. This isn't about blaming you for feeling like life isn't fair, because sometimes when you're hurt or in a really tough situation, that's just a natural way to feel. But I want to help bring you out of that and get you to a place where you're happy and you feel empowered, loved, and in some regard in control. Much love to all of you watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next edition of OC's Daily Meditation. Have a wonderful day. Much love. I'll see you guys next time. Hit like, follow the page, subscribe on YouTube. Thanks.